started shoemaking in 2016. I was a 100 level photo student. I lost my dad and my monthly allowance was slashed so bad. Like, it cleared from my eyes that at some point this money will stop coming. So you need to find something to do. And in the quest of finding something to do, I would like to say shoemaking found me. I think basically good shoes inspire me. But number one is Aristocrat Luxury. Aristocrat makes really distinct shoes, not just good. So there are a lot of good shoemakers, but there are people who make distinct shoes. Some of my basic challenges has been getting machineries to work with, because access to machines are really hard. Apart from being expensive, which is of course one of the factors, but they are really hard to source these machines. You are not able to get them. When you try to search for companies who have them, you don't find it. And even if you want to go for second hands that are available, you'll have to be getting from maybe companies that are folded. And there are a lot of people who are interested, so the prices are usually very high. Second major challenge would be access to raw materials. Oh yes, here in our country, it's really hard to get good quality leathers. I get people asking me, where do you get your leather from? Where do you get your leather? It's a lot of work. A lot of shoemakers who come to comment on how my shoes look exactly like what the pictures I was sent to replicate. The reason is that I have dimensions for every part of the shoes. So if you're not working with dimensions, it clearly shows that your shoe will probably not look like what you want. You know, when people come to my DM and they are saying things like, I hope you use genuine leather, I hope you use genuine leather. They do not even know that genuine leather is the least in categories of leathers. We have top grain leather, we have full grain leather, and then we have genuine leather. So as I have mentioned them, you can see that genuine leather is in the third category. So when you're saying genuine leather, I am wondering, like, does this person really even know what they are talking about? So I just tell them, leave me to do my job and trust that I will deliver. Place your order and leave the rest. I have people that have worn my shoes for 2-3 years and they'll be like, man, I've been wearing shoes, but since I got your shoes, I will testify that, oh, there is a difference. I've had different kinds of people work with me. I've had people who were forced to come and learn the work, and you know, they just want to leave the house every day and have somewhere they are headed to, so that it doesn't look like they are useless in the house. I've had people who really, on their own, by themselves, want to learn the crafts, and when you see them work, you know that yes. But in the end, what I make sure is while you're here learning shoemaking, you're learning a lot of other things. So you cannot be here to just leave the house. If you are just leaving the house, if you spend 1 month with me, you have a reason to not just love shoemaking, but also want to learn. So for the person who started as just wanting to leave the house, she has become one of my most serious students. In the future, I see myself going into production. A lot of people are lovers of bespoke shoes because of the detailing that they come with. And they always say that production shoes are always rushed. But car designs in the future will be doing production of bespoke shoes, meaning that we'll be producing in mass and still maintain that quality and detail of a bespoke shoes. To my fellow Nigerian youths, there is no job outside is not an excuse. There are 1,001 ways to make money, except you are not willing to do the work. When an apprentice calls me and I tell them how much I charge for training and they complain, I tell them that when I wanted to go for training, when my boss told me the price for the training, it took me 2 years to save up that money. But because I wanted to do it, I knew what that training would do for me. I went back to school, I was working in my space, I was saving the money. In fact, when I had that money and came back, the price had doubled. I now had to start sourcing from my family members. So if you want to do something, you go all out and find a way around it. Once there is zeal, there will be a way. So there is no job is not a statement that sits down well with me. From the comfort of your home, you can create 1,001 job opportunities.